welcome back to Lore Season 5, Lord of the Flies. This is Episode 5, Meetup. And we're down to the last 10 people, I want to say. 11? It's done to the last 11. And it's Meetup. So we're going to be seeing people go into 0-0. And poor Kyle doesn't really have anything. Let's go see what everyone's going to Penguin. Penguin's full diamond. And he actually does have very good stuff. In fact, I still believe Jacob has... They're very close. Penguin and Jacob are probably the two front runners right now. At least gear-wise, who I believe have the best shots at winning. Unfortunately, I believe Kyle has a non-0% chance of winning. There's a very, very, very tiny 0.1% chance that Kyle wins the season. But I believe there are a few people that have a chance, but it's only going to be between the couple of front runners. Austin technically has 2 kills because Pig was his kill. I'm gonna follow Jacob because looks like he's getting apples. It's PvE. I need to be on top of it for these fights. So I'm gonna check out 0-0 and see if anyone has arrived. I think most people are closer to the 500s to try and catch anyone there. However, Delfino is a solid player, half diamond, not the best gear in the game, or the best healing, but a good sword that could definitely help tear through some of the better armor in the game. Oh no. And it could very much tear through a unenchanted Kyle. And that Bahu does 2.5 hearts. Oh, he's catching up to him here. Manages the pearl. Don't know how much that pearl helps him. Manages to get around that corner just in time. However, he's getting cut. Oh, I believe he was getting cut off. That arrow was very close. Austin and Jacob. This is a very important fight. He tried his best, but unfortunately it was a lost cause for him. Yeah, there was very few fights he was going to be able to take on 7 hearts unenchanted, no healing. Austin versus Jacob. I don't believe either of them want to take this fight right now. Neither is quite sure how much healing the other has, and Austin, unless he's gotten quite a bit in the last few minutes, only has 1 Gapple, so he has to be careful. He does have a Power 5, which I'm very certain he does not want to give to Jacob. And the Shark 3, yeah, it's actually quite nearly broken. I believe this is Vinyl over here. Yeah. Everyone's going to A-Rich. I'm guessing all the other specs are hanging out in one channel. Oh, Penguin versus Vinyl. Neither of them really want to take the fight right now. I'm going to assume this village is taken. Yeah. I didn't actually see this before now. It's a nice little village. Oh. A little melee brawl here that ends with a very quick death of Cody. And 4 gaps on Delfino. And I think a little bit of extra diamond armor. Logs could definitely do something. 3/4 is now a lot safer feeling. Austin is now out of healing. And that's very important. Very bad for him. Oh, here is Valker, Penguin, and Arich. Arich is getting pegged pretty hard here. Austin and Valker. A fight that will probably end quicker. Valker has 5 gaps. I'm going to assume that Austin wants his 5 gaps. Because that could definitely be a turning point for him. Yeah, Austin is giving chase. However, they've also ran into Vinyl. And now Austin has to be careful to make sure he doesn't get drained during this fight here. Although Vinyl appears to have found the Arich and Penguin Bagels fight, which leaves Austin versus Walker. Every time he shoots him and is unable to catch... Oh, Walker's now caught in between a lot of other players. Austin versus Logs. Walker keeps on trucking. Vinyl and Arich, Jacob and Vinyl. Lots of fights going on here. Jacob and Bradzy. Most people in the game are fighting. Arich, Vinyl, Jacob, Bradzy, they're all right here. Everyone in the game is fighting except for maybe Griffin right now. Or Logs isn't in the fight right now. Vinyl, it's looking like he might be able to get Arich. He's got a lot of really good hits on him. Oh. That was a very hefty clean. But Valker did get a kill, which is nice. And Austin's trying to push Jacob because he knows that melee is the only way he wins this fight. Or wins this game. He's purling behind him. And he's actually doing quite well. He's definitely draining him enough. He's purling aggressively on him. In fact, this is huge. Vinyl versus Arich. Vinyl's on 16. Arich looks like he's gonna end up getting the kill. I think Vinyl played a better... Oh, yeah. Vinyl did very well doing that. I don't believe Austin wins this fight, but I believe that Jacob no longer wins the game. Depending on what his gear is now. Oh, he drained him of 2 heads, so he's still 7-1. So he was not able to do that much. Delfino and Penguin having a fight. This is not the fight that either of them need to take, because they're just going to end up draining each other. And if that happens, I do believe Jacob wins this game still. Austin appears to be the only person without healing. And he is doing a solid drain, though. Like, Austin is doing very well in this fight, and he really needs to. This is how the game stays less predictable. He does not want to give this power 5 to Jacob whatsoever. But he does still want to be able to use it to do anything. Delfino and Penguin are having a fight, but this is the fight that decides the game. I'm gonna have that hotkey just in case. I need to do that quickly. Austin's gone here, I think. One good hit kills Austin. Logs is at 1. I just want one of them to die so I can go back. Okay, I got back. I just wanted to watch the end of that fight and then quickly go back over here. Jacob is down to 3 gaps. Penguin is down to 1. Griffin has 7 and 1. A-Rich has 3 and 1. So A-Rich... Currently most healing is Griffin and A-Rich. Penguin has 1. Jacob only has 2 left, but he's probably gonna get ahead from him. Everyone is curious to see what Jacob has. 2 gaps in the head. We're down to the last 4. One of these 4 wins the season. A-Rich, Penguin, Jacob, and Griffin. He didn't get the power 5. A-Rich is here. Griffin's there. Penguin is there. All 4 are here. I think Penguin is my personal winner pick. He's the one I want to win this. Penguin needs to kill Griffin here. Every piece of healing that Griffin has is something that Penguin needs to win this game. That's a good pearl. It does exactly what he needs to, assuming that Griffin still has much. He's down to 4. Which is not a ton, but it could be defining. It could be game winning if he gets any of it. I don't know if he will. Griffin's managing to hold him back pretty well. Okay, it looks like he's getting some of it. He had to play aggressive on there, but he has 3 gaps. A-Rich needs to do anything to be able to drain Jacob. Because Jacob right now is still winning the game. But I do want to root for Penguin Bagels. Because I think he has it in him that he could definitely win this. And I want him to. I don't know how much healing Airich has. Airich is down to 1. Penguin is 3 and ahead. Jacob is 2 and ahead. Most healing in the game right now is 3 and ahead. I see Penguin, I see Jacob, I don't see Airich. Airich is camping this out very hard. Both bows do about the same amount of damage. Penguin's just slightly less, but Penguin also has slightly more healing. They've currently gone equal. That little bit of fall damage is definitely not what he wanted to take right now. Oh, and he's taking a little bit more hits. Jacob's hit him a few more times, but they're still fairly equal. And Airich is now trying to come in. Penguin lands the MLG, but now he's in the knock. This is actually like kind of good for him because now it forces more of a Jacob Airich fight. Now, what's the healing left after everyone here? Penguin is down to his head. Jacob is down to his head. And Airich is out. Penguin Bagels has the only healing in the game. And it's a 1 golden head. I believe Jacob's hoping that Airich has anything. Penguin gets a little bit of a hit on Jacob. Yeah. Jacob's definitely feeling a little desperate for this. He thinks that Airich has anything, and he has no gold whatsoever. And Penguin is it. Penguin has the only healing. Because I believe Jacob's out. Yeah. Penguin's head is the last healing in the game. Jacob has 2 gold. He's hoping that Airich has anything, but he doesn't. Airich is at 11 though. GG. So now it's final fight, which is a bit of a clean, I will admit, but Penguin Bagels' win is not something that I am going to cry about. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a scummy way to get, but I think this season's been a fairly good one. %. Any shot ends it. However, Jacob is definitely putting in work. Jacob's using this opportunity to try and get better positioning in the fight. At this point, a Jacob win would definitely be an interesting one. It's unlikely, but he's definitely been playing better than Penguin has in this fight. And if he wasn't cleaned, I do believe Jacob, even with the head, I think Jacob definitely could have won this. This is the fight I expected to come down to. These are the these are my two I expected to win. The water pool is bad for Jacob, but lets Penguin get up close and personal. Gives him a lot of time to get closer for this final encounter. Jacob's trying his best to dodge and weave. Gets a good shot. 3 more hits might kill him. Maybe not. He's not doing too much. I think Penguin is definitely now 3 hits away. It's 3 hits to 1 hit, and Jacob has landed a lot more than 3 hits compared to Penguin's 1. Ooh. Now Penguin's worried. Oh my god. Well, I will admit, going into that, I did want Penguin to win, but Jacob, that was Jacob's win, hands down. He definitely deserved it. GG, thank you guys for watching Lore Season 5. This was a really entertaining season to watch, and I hope you all enjoyed watching it as well. So, until next time, see ya. Just know I'm trying my best.